in 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
On the Red Alliance, Falcon X and Drew Robotics both launching a note into that speaker in the start of Autumn. Drew Robotics with the second note, now getting a third. Looks like they're going to launch that third note before Autumn, or maybe not. We'll see. We got 8 for 1 with a note in their possession. That ends Autumn. Funky Monkeys on the blue lines, picking up a note from under the stage, moving over towards their speaker. Looks like they're going to try to score that. Meanwhile, their alliance partners, the Biomex, score a note in that blue speaker as well. Aragon Robotics follows that up with another note in the speaker for the blue alliance. 8852 with the note for the Red Alliance. Seems like they're being blocked by Aragon Robotics, but they still make it over to the blue speaker, and Aragon goes over to pick up a note for the blue alliance. Funky Monkeys follows that up with picking up another note, and we'll see if both teams are able to score. Aragon Robotics with a note for the Blue Lions. Funky Monkeys looks like they're going to follow it up, and they do with another note for the Blue Lions. Followed up by their third Alliance member, the Biomex. All three Blue Alliance teams are back at their source, picking up notes. Funky Monkeys and Aragon Robotics heading back. We've got Raider Robotics picking up a note for the Red Alliance from their source, crashing into Drew Robotics on the way, but seems like both robots are okay as Drew Robotics goes and picks up a note as well, heading back over to the speaker for the Red Alliance. Drew Robotics, seems like that note bounces back out, but their alliance partners catch them. Raider Robotics picking up that note, launching it into the speaker flawlessly. We got Drew Robotics at the source for the Red Alliance once again. Falcon X seeming to block the Funky Monkeys on the Blue Alliance. Funky Monkeys placing that note into the amp for the Blue Alliance, and the Blue Alliance is ready to amplify their speaker. We got Aragon Robotics with the note for the Blue Alliance, launching that in. Speaker is amplified. Funky Monkeys with the second note. That bounces out, but the Blue Alliance speaker is still amplified with 44 seconds left in the match. The Blue Alliance is in the lead, and note flies over the speaker for the Blue Alliance. We got Falcon X hanging around the speaker for the Blue Alliance. Looks like they're trying to block the Biomex there, but the Biomex still try to score, missing that speaker. Funky Monkeys on the Blue Alliance coming around with a note, dropping that into the amp for the Blue Alliance. On the Red Alliance, we see 4698, that's Raider Robotics, now on stage with 20 seconds left in the match. We're in the end game. A little bit of a clash there with Aragon Robotics and Drew Robotics, but looks like Aragon Robotics is still making their way back towards the stage for the Blue Alliance. We've got 841, 846, and 840, all of our 84 teams on stage there for the Blue Alliance. To 55. Looks like our Blue Alliance will be advancing to match 12 in our lower bracket. Our Red Alliance teams will not be continuing in the playoffs, but let's give another round of applause